Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible. Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Number 14.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, it looked promising for a moment. Big chance, and Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Nice defending, physical and effective. Oh, that's nice. Batistuta! He has done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Azar. And it's lofted through here. Decent chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's good running with the ball. A header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And it's McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. And a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Schlotterbeck gets across to intercept that. Wirtz. Floated through. Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Lionel Messi!
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He shifted it to the flank. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Spread out to the left. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe. Van Dijk. And Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
They want to be quick to recover this. Just about within shooting range. Keeper's got his work done.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Batistuta! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It is now time for our
Well, they're in a
special
great
watch.
position,
Please
Peter,
grab the
so
tickets
why
you were
stop
given when you were
now?
walking through
I
the
would say
gates.
keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. That gets things going for the second half. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Camavinga. He's found some space. Schlotterbeck clears. Messi. Schlotterbeck did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga. Knocks it into space. Oh, cracking ball. Shoots! Oh, taken with style. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Great chance! Really well taken goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 62 minutes is...
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Gabriel Batistuta! Gabriel Batistuta!
Substitution for Tanzania. Number 10, Messi.
So time for change,
Number
and this one has been on the cards for a little
Yes.
while.
Number 14,
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their
Number
manager
9,
seems to have them always
coming
thinking
on the
about the
field,
next goal. When's the
number
next goal
23,
coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Number 18.
Oh, that is
Hazard.
good. Super
7,
running, sharp movement.
Mbappe.
Came up against a defender, though, who was
Number
ever so determined. Now it's Kane. Schlotterbeck does really well to win the ball there.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Mbappe. Chance! He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 7.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Egypt are stuck in central.
Real chance! It's there! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 7. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push through.
And a chance! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 7.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Substitution in progress.
Egypt making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Schlotterbeck. And the pass is intercepted. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in a great position here. Over to the left. Kamavinga.
Substitutions taking place.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Kane. Fernandez. Now it's Kane. And this is Messi. Tonali. Nicely weighted ball. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is... So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent reminder for his mantelpiece.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to...